Hey folks, this is Zira Babu and you are watching Programming Suite on YouTube. So in the last lecture we have learned about dependency injection with the factory method in Spring, and we have gone through about the two attributes of bean element, that is the factory method and the factory bean, right? In the factory method we have seen that to inject the bean we have to use the factory method that will create its own. In the factory method it will create its own instance while we are injecting a bean, right? And in the factory bean method we have understand it can create its own or others instance at the time of injection. So it depends on the runtime. Okay, so what are the things that going to, and what are the requirements is there. Okay, so in this lecture we will go through the practical session that I have told you in the last lecture. Okay, so let's begin. I have already created a project, a Spring 3 as a name, name, and then I have given a application context name that I will go through that. I have created main class in the test. So let me go through the project, and let me create one class for you that will be a singleton in nature. Okay, so what is singleton class? Singleton class is a class that will give you a single object in the entire application running life cycle. In the whole life cycle of the application it will give only one object, and you have to work with that. Okay, so let's create one singleton class. Let me go and create I'm giving a name as a singleton a. Okay, so we will understand why I have given the singleton a, to understand this is a singleton class, just for that. Okay, so let's begin from here. So now our class is going to be ready by the Eclipse. So we have a package com.programmingscript.com, and we have created a class singleton a, and in that class we will create a very basic concept of singleton. What we have to do, we have to do create instance, or you can say a final object in the class. So how we will do, how we will make a singleton in the nature? Let's start. We have to write a private in the nature, static you can give, you have to give a static in the nature, and final object should be a final in the nature. Okay, so it will be only one object. Okay, so we have given the class name same as the instance will return, and the object that you want to keep, right? The name of the object you can keep and as your wish. Okay, so I have written object name as obj, and now we have a new, and then we have created. So you already knows that we used to create uh, an object like this: class name, then object name, then equal to new object. Okay, so before the object and class name you have to give the private static final to create a singleton method, a singleton class. Okay, so coming to the next point, what we have to do, we have to create one constructor of this class. So how we'll do that? Right click on this and go to the source. You have to go to the constructor in the fields, and using the fields, what happens, I think there was some issue. Let's go back and create, go to the source. You have to create constructor. What happened? Okay, something is something problem with the Eclipse. Let me create directly here private. You can try with the Eclipse only, otherwise you can write, because oh, I got it, because we do not have as a attribute is there, and I was selecting that. Okay, so we have created a private constructor modifiers. So this constructor is private in the nature. So I'm giving a console message here. So console will be like when object is created through the singleton class, then this constructor will be invoked. So I'm giving the console message like our class going to created a object. Okay, so singleton object is created, it will give you a console message. Okay, stay connected and learn one by one line of the coding, so that you will get the better understanding. And if you have any doubt, you can give me a message or in the comment box. Okay, so we have what we have did till now. We have created a singleton class, and in for that we have created private static final in the nature, and of our object we have created object as a final and a static in the nature, and then we have created a private constructor, and in the that constructor will invoke when the object is created, because through the new keyword it will create. And when the class will load, because it is a static, when the class will load, the static content of the class will load or the class loading time. Okay, so when we run the program, as soon as possible it will create a singleton object. That is the only one object will be in the class, because this is final. Let's come to the next point. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to create a factory method. Okay, so in the last lecture I have told you a method that will return the instance of its own class, that is known as a factory method. Okay, so if you don't know, you go to the last lecture, the part 1, and you can understand. This is the part 2 video that we will doing the programming, or you can stay here and understand the concept first. So what we have to do, we have to create one method that will be public, public in the nature. Okay, so modifier should be public, and then we are going to write static in the static, and you can write the its return type should be the class name, because it will return the instance of a class. Okay, so method name you can pass anything. So I am giving the get singleton a as a class name, and now what will it return? It will return you object. Okay, so I am giving return, and what you can give the name object. This object will be returned. So whenever this method will be called, so only one obj, that is an object of singleton class, will be returned. Okay, so this is very basic concept of singleton class, and in the singleton class we have used a factory method. Okay, so this is the factory method, this is factory method in the singleton class. So we are going to use this in our application. So we have created a very basic concept of singleton class as given the name as a single class A. So now another thing, we can create any method. So I'm going to write public void as a return type as a, and then we can give a display message I want to take, and then I'm giving a very basic method is this. It will return the nothing, but it will give you message. Okay, so it will give you a welcome message, you can say greetings message, you can say display message is better than greetings message, या greetings बोल सकते हो, greetings. Okay, greeting message, welcome to the application, welcome to programming script I am writing. Okay, I am giving a message welcome to programming script. Okay, and this message will be generated. So let me go. As you know, in the Spring we have a application context as a container. So in the last lecture I have used, so I have just copied this project and added this one. So what you have to do here, you have to did a very basic changes here. So I'm removing this one. What is the name of the bean? You can pass the name, right? So singleton was the class. Okay, singleton, or you can, what you can do, if you are not confident, just copy the name of the class and put it here. Okay, like this. In the last example of AutoWire I have given the example, so that is the code is here. I just copy the project. Okay, fine. So now we have application context. I have given singleton class bean id in the beans tag. This is the parent beans, and inside that you have to create a bean and id. The id that you will give, you have to remember at the time of when we call in the main method. So where is the main method? I have created one test class. Inside that we have a main method, and we have created an application context. And application context, as you know, we used to initialize through class path XML application context, and we have to pass the application context dot XML where you have the beans. Okay, so we have already shown you the bean, okay, singleton. So let me write the code for that. Okay, so what we have a context is here already, we have initialize. Let me go and call get bean is there, right? We have a get bean method is there, so you have to pass an argument. Okay, so we are just passing this one. Okay, in the double quote, what we have to pass, bean id we have to pass. So bean id is here, as you remember my name I have given there. So it will return, what it will return, you can say what it will return, it will return you the instance of the class, right? What it will return, the instance of class it will return. Okay, why it will return, because we know. But for that, what you have to do, you have to do here a factory method. Okay, we have to write factory method. In the last lecture I have told you we have to define the method name, right? What is the method is there, the method is get singleton a. Okay, we have a method, what we have to do the method name. So this is the factory method. So factory method you have to give, right? Now when you are here, okay, so it will this method, the factory method will create an object at the runtime. So what will the object a is there, and we have to typecast that object that will return through the context. And now you have an object of singleton, right? What is the object, obj a we have, and then you can call the method, the getIns method that is available in the singleton class a. Okay, so now what is the thing is here, you have to just go to run the application. So now you can see here we are calling the greetings method that is available here to understand. So what is there, so when the application is initialized, I already told you, when the application will get initialized, or application container, IOC container, that is a application context will initialize, the container will initialize, Spring, that is the Spring container will get initialized, the singleton class will create its object, because we have called here, see, we are calling the constructor using the new keyword to get the object obj, and the obj is a static in the nature, so it will call at runtime or at a first time when the class will load. So first time it will load, so the message is coming singleton object is created, right? So first message will come through the constructor only, because constructor will be called first time, because the line object creation is static in the nature. So when the class will load, this singleton a constructor will be called. So we have an object now, and the object can call its members. So getIns message is a member of this class. So now we are seeing the welcome to programscript.com. Okay, so thanks guys. If you have any doubt, give me a comment in the box. I will explain you if you have the doubt, right? So please subscribe the channel. If you have any query, let me know. Thank you for watching.